Joining me, if you just happen to be squatting on our websites and see that we are live right now, please enjoy this conversation. I've invited Scott Breen to come on, and we're going to talk a little bit about buyers' frustrations. Scott, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, everybody. Nice to meet you. Thanks for hosting me, Daryl. I really appreciate it. I'm a lender in the housing market and have been in the business for about 20 years. I absolutely love what I do, and I love to be able to help people to get into their first home, their second home, or investment properties. I just thoroughly just makes me smile. That's what I do.
Yes.
That's who I am, Daryl.
Excellent. Well, so Scott, what we the conversation that you and I were talking about in the green room was, are buyers frustrated? Well, of course they are. And as we were talking, I pulled up the stats, and there are literally, according to our stats, 386 properties in Salt Lake County. There are under
Wow.
contract 1,832. That ratio is not a good ratio. That means sellers aren't selling, or they're selling to private parties. They're doing private sales, but those are nominal. So what can buyers do to increase their odds of getting one of these 386 properties if it's in their price range?
Right, right. Well, the most important thing to do, Daryl, is if we can identify the price point that they want to purchase, first of all. And oftentimes that's combing through their finances, getting their W-2s, their pay stubs, the amount that they have for down payment, running their credit to see exactly what they can qualify for. And remember, in your situation, oftentimes we have a gap in the difference between the sales price and the agreed upon price and the appraisal. So we want to approach that and make sure that our clients have enough money to close that gap if needed, and just put them in a situation for success, and then help them to, when they get into a multiple offer situation, we can tout the fact that we've verified their funds for closing, that their credit and income approved, that we can close quickly. We have a lot of options, but the first thing to do, I know it's a pain, but we need to run your credit and get you approved so we know exactly what it is that you can afford, and you know what you can afford. You know what it's going to cost you on a monthly basis. You know what it's going to cost you to close on the home. So we can provide all that information for you, and arm your toolbox with every tool you need to get you into that home and make this success for you. So that's what I do.
Yes. Yes. So it is so important because the agents that are representing sellers, if they have three offers to choose from, which is low, really, and one is cash, one is financing, and one is part financing or a large down, they're obviously going to move towards the cash one unless it's not full price. They're probably going to engage with that buyer agent and see if they're willing to pay the full ask price for a cash, with cash. So they're not even paying attention to people with financing, especially if the down payment is low. And you and I both know that the down payment, it doesn't really mean that they can't get a loan. They just have to get a bigger loan. So
That's correct.
the most important thing is not the down payment, but the fact that a human underwriter has reviewed this file and said they would loan money to this person in the amount that they've applied for.
Correct. And not only that, but the buyer feels comfortable with the monthly payment, and they feel comfortable with the down payment. So I want to take the guesswork out of it, at least as much as we can on my behalf for our clients, to make sure that they understand what those numbers look like, and what they would be obligated to, on a monthly mortgage with principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. That's an important thing to understand
And HOA if they're going after an HOA,
if needed.
because
Correct.
that one our
Homeowners
client,
association dues.
yeah, our client that was looking at a condominium saw an HOA fee of 348 and couldn't get his mind around it. Like, what do I get for that money?
Right. Right.
But that's what's available right now, is in this lower price range below 400 is a lot of condominiums with HOA fees.
Yep, that's true.
And
That's true.
that's just what there is out there in that price range. So,
That's true.
Scott, thank you for joining me. We will be
welcome.
back
Thank you. This was
next
fun.
week. Yeah, we'll be back next week or the week after. We're going to have new topics every week with Scott, and we're going to address things that we come across in real time. So I don't know. We're just going to try and make everybody bigger, have their brain bigger, and be smarter about real estate in the market today, this year.
Perfect. I'm happy to assist you any way I can.
All right, Scott. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please comment, please follow our pages, etc. Do whatever you feel like doing on this wonderful Thursday day.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.